Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Everybody rockin' like slide to the beat. Snapping like big things, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Boy, I'm from, like to go drop. I'm fucking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't showing what they call it. She said the boom pass, fast break for blank kid. I said you good at it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Waddle. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Milrow. Out to his right. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Cutt, 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a run up the gut. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion, it's Waddle. Much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
19, 19 side. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. Now it is 1st and goal.
Come on.
Back to the ground after the penalty. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Jets 1st down.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1st and 10.
Yards. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and
They'll look to throw.
at the Seahawks 14-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Jets 7, Seahawks nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready up. Trap the Ranger. Trap the Ranger. Trap 50. Trap 50. 19.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision, it gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Hurt. Ready.
Now it's Milroe. Sending it deep for Waller. That is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Big Lion.
Milroe gonna throw it again. Rolling right. And the Seahawks gonna be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Seattle. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4. At
Look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. In motion, it's Waddle. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it second down and less than a yard.
Ready up. 60 Bison.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
It's a gain of 10.
18 Rebels.
Milrow. That's caught on the right side by Waddles. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
And the Seahawks are going to have what looks to be first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Check smash. Trap 60.
To the air, it's Milrow. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Get up! Johnny Lions! Let's go!
On third down, they're trying to get it on the ground. And he's so close to breaking the plays, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Cougar 19! Hey, check that.
They're going on fourth down. Milrow. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Seahawks. Davis now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
set up to throw. Again, looking deep downfield. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. That's caught downfield by Smith. It's a gain there of 27 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Back to the air once more on second down. Moving to his left. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll set him to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
It's another Jets. 1st down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And the Jets going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
And the Jets. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hall is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Ties the game at 14.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Average. 19 tight. 19. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here we go. Seven Pirates.
On play action, Milrow. He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
That's hard! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That was good for 29.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Trying
to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard on the Seahawks 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Complete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
the gun. He'll throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. A big play that time on 4th and 1, 42 yards. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
He'll run, it's Hall. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Go. 60 Bobcat.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's get that touch. All the way.
To the goal line and in. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Jets. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Horton. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Mustang 19. Panther 60. Cutt 19. Cutt 19. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is hot. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season.
It's the score, Seahawks 28, Jets 21.
After the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
to throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
19 Tiger. 72 What you got? 60 Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
On the jump.
In motion, it's Waddle. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
That is Cutt. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Seattle. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 2.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is caught. Higgins. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 50.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Check. 65, Cat, 65.
They'll look to throw again. That's taken in left side by Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That one taken in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, New York. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets back within 7. It's 35-28. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's second and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and the Jets.
60.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll try to run. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of the field, but they turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. at the Seahawks 24-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 12-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go all the way. One more push. 70
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on.
In motion, it's Waddle. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3.
Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60.
To the air, it's Milrow. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Ready?
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. In motion, it's Waddle. Now Milrow facing third and long. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. Motion man is Hyatt.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going on fourth down. Milrow. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Let's go. Wrap all 80. Wrap all 80. Control it.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Come on.
They'll run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Warriors 70. 7 Tigers. Let's go. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Going for it all. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 56 yards.
Ready?
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
Here's a run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Get it. Let go.
They'll go with him again. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7.
Jets 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Jets. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The game-time touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining
The
time?
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big game there as they try to go take this lead.
Here is 2nd and 7. the middle they go. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here we go. This is fourth down.
60 Bobcat, 18, Cutt 19, Cutt 19.
He'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Three.
They'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here's second down.
Panther 60.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now they face third down and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Push, alert, push, alert, push. Alert.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, it's trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X